We all experience moments of uncertainty, questioning, and doubt in our faith journey. Today, we'll explore how doubt often stems from forgetting who God is and what He has done for us, and how we can overcome it by remembering His faithfulness. Doubt is a common human experience. It creeps in when we lose sight of God's character and the incredible ways He has worked in our lives. To better understand this, let's turn to the pages of the Bible. In the book of Exodus, we find the compelling story of Moses and the Israelites. They witnessed God's mighty hand delivering them from the bondage of Egypt. Miraculous plagues, the parting of the Red Sea, these were undeniable displays of God's power and love. However, as the Israelites journeyed through the wilderness, doubt began to creep in. When faced with challenges, they forgot the very God who had performed these extraordinary acts on their behalf. Exodus chapter 14 verses 11 to 12 says, "And they said unto Moses, Because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, Let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness." The Israelites doubted because they forgot who God was and what He had done for them. Their momentary struggles overshadowed the memory of God's faithfulness. Exodus chapter 16 verse 3 says, "And the children of Israel said unto them, Would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into this wilderness, to kill this whole assembly with hunger." We are not so different from the Israelites. In times of trial, we too can forget who God is and what He has done for us. But here's the good news: just as the Israelites could overcome doubt by remembering God's faithfulness, so can we. Psalms chapter 77 verse 11 to 12 says, "I will remember the works of the Lord, surely I will remember thy wonders of old. I will meditate also of all thy work, and talk of thy doings." Just as we talked about the Israelites' doubts in the Exodus story, we can also be more sure about the gospel when we look at it closely. There's this thing called the argument of embarrassment, which means the stories might have parts that seem awkward or embarrassing, but these moments, like when Jesus' friends doubted or when Peter said he didn't know Jesus, show that the people who wrote the gospel were being honest. The stories aren't made up, they're real. This honesty makes us believe in the gospel even more. When we look at the stories closely, we see they can stand up to questions, which makes us trust that the gospel is true. The gospel is like a strong foundation that helps us be confident in what we believe. To overcome doubt, we must intentionally remember God's character and the countless times He has shown His love, mercy, and grace in our lives. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's challenge ourselves to break free from doubt by continuously remembering who God is and what He has done for us. May our hearts be filled with gratitude and confidence in His unwavering faithfulness. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, may you find strength in remembering the God who never forgets you.